Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a single, really powerful idea that might just change the way you see, well, everything. It's a quick journey, but trust me, it's one that could stick with you. So let's get right into it.
Okay, first thing, do something for me right now, just for a second. Look up. Wherever you are, just lift your eyes from the screen. So what do you see? The ceiling? The sky outside your window? Maybe just the back of the seat in front of you?
Whatever it is, you're seeing the world around you. And that, right there, is our default setting, isn't it? It's our starting point for how we experience pretty much everything. This leads us to what we can call our common perspective. It's this deep-seated idea that reality, the universe, is this giant spectacle happening out there. I mean, when we think of the universe, this is what comes to mind, right? This unbelievably vast external thing. It's all the stars, the planets, the galaxies that we see through telescopes. It feels totally separate from us, like we're just tiny observers inside of it, but we're not actually part of it. But what if that entire way of thinking is backward? What if the greatest mystery isn't out there in the cosmos at all? Our source for this whole explainer is this one single fascinating sentence. The universe is not outside of you. Look within. Just let that sit for a second. I mean, that one sentence is a radical reversal. It takes that whole out there viewpoint we just talked about and flips it completely on its head. And you can really see the difference here. On one side, you've got our standard external view. The universe is separate from us, it's vast, and it's all happening outside. But this other view, this internal view, suggests something completely different. That it's all connected, that it's infinite, and that it's fundamentally inside of us. It's a huge shift from being a spectator to being a participant. So, if we just entertain this idea for a minute, it sets us up for a brand new kind of exploration. See, the source doesn't just make a statement. It gives us an instruction, a call to action. Look within.
Now, that's a beautiful idea, for sure, but it's also kind of abstract, right? It's not like you're looking for your car keys. So what does it actually mean to look within? How do you even start a journey like that?
Well, here's a really cool way to think about it, kind of like a metaphorical expedition. First, you just consciously shift your focus from what's happening out there to what's happening in here. Then, step two, you just observe. Your thoughts, your feelings, your sensations, they become the stars and galaxies of your inner cosmos. And finally, you go deeper. You start to discover the gravity that holds it all together, your core beliefs, your values, the very nature of your own consciousness. And if we really take this idea seriously, that we each have an entire universe inside of us, wow, the implications are pretty staggering. It completely changes how we relate to ourselves and to the world.
So what's the big deal? Well, think about it. That feeling of being small and separate from everything, it kind of dissolves. That frantic search for purpose out there in the world, it could become more of an internal discovery. And self-awareness, it stops being just some wellness buzzword and becomes the ultimate frontier, the greatest exploration you could possibly undertake.
And that's really the heart of it. This perspective invites us to treat our own inner worlds with the same awe and curiosity that we give to the night sky. It's suggesting that what's going on inside you is just as vast, just as complex, and just as worthy of exploration. Which, of course, brings us to the final, and maybe the most important question that this whole idea leaves us with. If we accept this, even for a moment, if the universe truly is within you, what will you discover there? And that, obviously, isn't a question for me to answer. It's an expedition only you can take. Thanks for joining me on this one.